Howdy. So about 5-6 weeks ago we built some doors for our feed room, and the doors are on this building right here, and there are those two new doors there. Now I had just gotten this camera and I started practicing with doing the time lapses and such and what they look like, the different settings. And so it's a short video, the first door, and then we didn't have time to do the first door on the same day, so we did the second door on another day, which was a week or two later, and did it at a slower, a little bit different setting and got a little bit more video, but neither one of them I had any voice footage. None of it was at regular speed. Didn't show much of the issues run into, the hard parts, the things that we ran into, those kind of things. But the doors, they're pretty simple build. I built them not exactly like they were built. The braces are a little bit different than they were on that one. The braces on these are just, I used the scraps that I had left over and just cut some angle braces for each of the corners, and then there's a brace down the middle. And I also, a little different on mine, I put some lags in. Not sure if you can see that, but there's a hole right here, and at each intersection there's a lag bolt that goes on. I think it's like an 8 or 10 inch lag bolt, quarter-inch lag bolt. It might be 3/8 actually. Yeah, actually they're 3/8 lag bolts. And anyway, so that's kind of the build. And then the plywood is just regular. It's quarter-inch plywood. It's not heavy. I wanted the doors to be light because I didn't want a lot of weight on the hinges, and we retained the old hardware, so we've got the old hardware here. It's just the old paint color. So all three of the hinges on both sides, 6 hinges all together, and then we even kept the latch system, which is fairly simple, but we don't need anything extravagant on here. And plus there's a lot of rotten wood in here, termite damage and such, that the building itself needs a little bit of help, and needs some work on the inside is what I'm trying to say. And then there's a pad out here that they must have had a lean-to on. There's a pad, it's a 10x10 pad. I'll probably build that back up so I can put my mower underneath there, because right now it's underneath this lean-to over here, and the chickens like to sit on it, and it'd be nice if I had a spot to put that so the chickens don't poop all over my mower, because I don't like chicken poop on my mower. But anyway, the old doors, they were on there whenever we moved in, and I was always concerned every time the winds got high that I was going to come out and the doors were going to be on the ground, because they were pretty rotten. Even the mounting surfaces were all rotten. What the hinges were mounted to were rotten. So we replaced all that with treated lumber. And treated lumber on a frame like that, treated lumber can boast. We already have one that's kind of tweaking a little bit, but that's fine. It's just a feed room door, and it's not trying to be weatherproof, just trying to keep the animals out and some of the weather as well. But the first door we did, I didn't try real hard to get it completely square, but when it measures for square, it wasn't even 1/8 of an inch off. I mean, it was square corner to corner. The other one though, when we finished, was a little bit off, and I was just short of trying to repair it, but couldn't even tell, and even now they're up, you can't tell. But anyway, I've got the old doors right here in my dump truck, and it's not a real dump truck, but this is a truck that I take all my stuff to the dump in. I could probably burn these, but I don't like burning a whole lot of stuff here because I don't want to start a big fire or something. But you can see these doors, even the framing, all this stuff's just rotten. You can see there's termite damage in there too, where the holes for termites. So hopefully that treated lumber will kind of keep that away. But anyway, that's the old doors, and both of them there. Both doors are sitting there. And anyway, so we have yet to paint these doors here. Probably because we're kind of going with white trim on everything, so we're probably gonna paint the doors white. So here's our door number 1. that's our doors, folks. The first one on the left there, that one was done first, and the second one was done on the right. And just to get another good look at how they're built, we'll open this up and swing this open so you can see what it looks like. Anyway, you can see the whole thing there. Fairly simple. I mean, it doesn't take a scientist to make these. So anyway, had a good time putting them together. Also, my boss, my wife, she helped out. We work pretty well together, but you know, on occasion when we're working, we'll get in a little squabble here or there. But usually it's because I'm trying to show her how to do something that she already knows how to do. And it's kind of, I think, a little putting her down a little bit, and I probably should kind of be conscious of that. But sometimes I guess I forget anyway. So anyway, folks, we're going to let you go, and we'll chat at you for the next project.